Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com, and today I have got a very fun flashcard for you. I'm going to be using some brand new stamp sets from Stampin' Up's brand new catalog. Hopefully everyone has a copy of it by now and you've fallen in love with it as I have. I've got some really great things going on with this card, and it is a flashcard, so you know it'll be done quickly. So let's go ahead and get started with our super fast flashcard today. All right, so we're going to begin as we always do with our flashcard pieces. Today I'm going to be using Melon Mambo and Whisper White. These are my two pieces that are going to layer together. Now, if you've not seen my video on flashcards, just go over to YouTube and do a search, Connie Stewart flashcards. You'll find that video and you'll see how easy it is to create this very simple template. I just have pieces of cardstock cut exactly the same size, and I have found over 100 different ways to use just two little pieces of cardstock, so be sure to check that out. Now, my card base today is in Bermuda Bay. I have that cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25 inches, so it's going to be a standard card size that will fit into one of our medium envelopes. All right, we're going to go ahead and begin with our Whisper White cardstock. I'm going to be using 3 different sets today. The first one I'm going to be using is called Beautiful Bunch. Now, these flowers may look a little small on here, but check out how big they are. They're actually just ginormous, and it does come with a matching punch, and I love that. You guys know I love anything with a matching punch. But the first stamp we're going to use is actually this small one here, and it actually goes with the Petite Petals punch. I know a lot of you have purchased that one. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to use a Melon Mambo ink pad, and then just bring that little small flower, and we're going to stamp it down here in the bottom right hand corner. I goobered. It's a good thing it won't matter. We're going to cover that up. So let's just give that a punch, and then we can continue to work with our white cardstock. I'm going to be using another stamp set, and it is called Dotty Angles. I love it. It's 2 great big borders. We're going to be using this one here, and this is actually one of our photopolymer stamps. And I'm actually falling in love with photopolymer. I actually heard from some customers today. We were talking, and she said, "Oh, I do not like polymer stamps." And I said, well, ours are photopolymer, and there really is a difference. And I absolutely love the way they stamp, and I really love the price point. I'm going to bring in one of my stamp mats here just to kind of give me just a little extra cush when I'm using this. And I've got the Smoky Slate ink pad. And I'm actually going to stamp over, see where I've got that little punch. I actually want to keep that on there and cover it up. And I'm going to just stamp my great little my little triangles there. See how fabulous that looks? I know you're going, Connie, it's really not all that fabulous. There's a hole in it. No problem. We're going to be covering that up. So we've got that. Let's set that off to the side and come in now with our Melon Mambo cardstock. I'm going to bring in from that same Beautiful Bunch stamp set, bringing back in my Melon Mambo ink pad. And I'm going to stamp this flower, and I'm going to stamp it over here to the left side. And then I'm going to give that a punch with the matching punch. We need this other cardstock, so I don't want you to do that right there in the middle. Of course, my punch is going to line up perfectly. Now I'm going to bring in another one of my favorite punches. You guys know I love anything itty bitty. And this is called the Itty Bitty Accents Punch Pack. I'm going to punch out about 5 of these. And we'll be using those as some accents on our card. Now, I thought they were a little boring like that, so let me show you what I'm going to do to doll them up. In my Beautiful Bunch stamp set, I have this great stamp with just some little dots on it. So watch what happens when I just stamp on my flowers. Look at that great texture it has now. Oop, get off of there. So now we've got a little bit more going on there. So let me take these, since I'm working on them, I'm going to bring that stamping mat back in. And I've got the back of a paper piercer. You can use a stylus tool or the back of a pen, whatever makes you happy. And you can see we can just give those a press, and we have some great height coming off of our flowers. So let's set those off to the side. And now we can actually kind of start putting our card together. Okay, so I'm just going to adhere that down. You can see all my ugly going on there, but hey, who cares? I can bring in my card base, and we can attach this to the lower right-hand corner let's do just a little bit of work here with our flower. I'm going to bring in a bone folder, and I'm just going to give those petals just a little turn downwards. It's so easy to do. Very, very simple. And I'm going to take a Stampin' Dimensional and put on the back of that flower, and it's going to hide this little hideousness going on right there. We don't want anyone to see that. We can give these little petals a nice lift, and then I can bring in that great little flower. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put a Stampin' Dimensional on the back of that, and that way we get this little nice pop of white going on right there in the middle. What do you think so far? You know, I did all of that and it just dawned on me I didn't stamp my sentiment. Woohoo! Okay, well, let's go and do that real quick, shall we? Okay, with the Bermuda Bay ink, and then I'm going to be using the Hostess set Let Your Hair Down. Just wanted to say thank you for all you've done. Really great stamp. Now, you guys know when it comes to sentiments, everyone's going to have their favorites. You just jump in there and use your favorite. But I'm going to stamp right there at the bottom. And so we're looking good. Now we can fill in with all those great flowers. I've got them here on some mini glue dots. And this is just going to allow me to kind of fill in wherever I feel like it needs a little something. So we'll put one right there. Now it is looking good, but I thought, hey, let's bring in that brand new Dazzling Details Gold Glitz. Oh my gosh. You guys know I love bling. And this gold, now I got to tell you, at first when I started to use it, I thought, ooh, gold with that gray? I don't know, but oh, check it out. We'll go ahead and put a little bigger glob right there. That is what I call a flashcard. Done in no time. I love it, I love it, I love it. Let me go ahead and bring in my other one here. So you can see, very easy and quick card to do using some of those great new products. I cannot tell you how much I love the Beautiful Bunch stamp set. It's fantastic. I hope you guys will pick that one up. And I hope you enjoyed today's video as well. Now remember, all the products that I use, all those brand new stamp sets, you can find that at simplysimplestamping.com. You can order online right there through the website and have it delivered right to your door. You'll be stamping before you know it. And hey, also you can order from flashcards to go. If you love the idea of flashcards, but you don't like to do all the cutting, I've got your back. We've got everything cut, scored, all the flashcard pieces, everything ready for your creativity, your stamps, your ink, and your fun. So you can pick those up there at Simply Simple Stamping as well. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video today. I hope you have a fantabulous day. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.